This is Anderson.
That was weird. This is Marissa, our podcast, obviously. Crappy 20-something-year-olds, that's the name of it. And it's a pretty crappy podcast, but just stick with it. Anything you want to say about yourself?
I'm 20, and I'm a guy. Yeah.
Okay. First thing we want to talk about is Anderson's ability to brush his teeth for 20 minutes at a time.
Yeah, I brush my teeth for 20 minutes at a time. I brush the top and the bottom, the insides, the outsides, my tongue. I gag a little bit.
That's normal.
I gag a lot.
Well, yeah, because you're brushing it for 20 minutes, so you probably gag more than the average person.
Yeah. You know, it's really bad because I brush my teeth for so long that the imbalances in my body are extremely noticeable. Like, I lean with my left hand every morning and I brush with my right. And you would think, oh, wow, that must mean your right arm's a lot stronger than your left. Like, you play with yourself. But it's more like my back on my left side is stronger because it supports me in the morning, and my right just looks freakishly small in comparison.
But I was asking you, who told you to do this?
Who told me to do that?
No one. Just like,
no one told.
Nobody told me. 20 minutes is it.
I just, when you're waking up in the morning, it's like the first thing I do is brush my teeth, and I wake up while brushing my teeth.
20 minutes.
Yeah, it takes me like 20 minutes.
Almost. That's almost the length of a TV episode.
Yeah.
With no commercials, obviously, but...
Yeah, I'm that tired. Like, I'm waking up. Like, I'm still asleep when I'm brushing my teeth.
So you're trying to wake yourself up?
Yeah.
For 20 minutes?
Yeah. So you can't tell me you're ever just, like, trying to wake up and your alarm's going off and then you hit the dismiss button a lot?
That would be the equivalent of me trying to figure out what I'm going to wear. Actually, you know what? I was going to use the example of trying to figure out what I'm going to wear for 20 minutes, but that's normal. That's a normal thing that happens.
I mean, again, that's not a bad time frame, I think.
No.
That's better than most.
That's... Even taking a shower for 20 minutes is normal. Eating for 20 minutes is normal. Literally anything else you do in the morning to get ready for work is normal. But brushing your teeth for 20 minutes.
How long should I brush my teeth?
Most people brush their teeth for, I guess, a minute.
I hear the dentist say that you should brush your teeth for like 2 minutes.
So why did you up it to 18?
Why would I up it by 18? Because I'm waking up. Like, it's not like I'm conscious.
Drink fucking coffee then.
No, I get addicted to coffee.
Then take a run to wake yourself up.
I'll be all sweaty.
But you won't be brushing your teeth for 20 minutes, and that's all that matters.
But I don't want to get sweaty. Like, why is it such a big problem? It's my life.
But you're gonna stop doing it, right?
No.
So, we have this on the podcast. You recognize that it's an irrational behavior. We're making fun of it. But at the end of the day, you're still going to keep brushing your teeth for 20 minutes.
I didn't think this was an intervention.
It's not. Okay, next topic. Because I thought you would have got it, but apparently not.
I just don't think there's anything wrong with it, okay?
Okay. That's fine.
Fine.
That works.
So, taking time to talk about yourself, or focus on yourself.
Not to talk about yourself.
Yeah, it's to focus on yourself. So, is it good, bad? Like, what do you think?
Taking time to focus on yourself. Yeah, I think so, because if not, you'll kind of go crazy. So
it's good.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
And...
Because if not, you'll go crazy and you'll burn yourself out, and then, like, there's no negative aspect to it, I feel like. So, well, I mean, besides the fact that,
You don't see it to be like a
You'll
narcissistic behavior?
The only bad thing is that you kind of push people away and not hang out with their friends as much. Oh no, sorry, I can't
hang out with you because I'm trying to focus on myself. I'm trying to
fix my fucking life. What an asshole I am.
Yeah, I think you're an asshole. I'd be like, oh,
well,
wow.
then you're the narcissistic and selfish person.
How come?
Because you're more worried about watching a movie with your friend or something, their friend's mental stability.
What? It's not like I made them mentally unstable. I'm trying to help. So
do you hear that reasoning? Oh, it's not like I did it. No, but you're just gonna watch them crash and burn. As long as you have fun.
But if I'm their friend,
your days
they want me to help
are
them?
lit. Huh?
If I'm their friend, how come they don't want me to help them?
I mean, if you can, you can, but that's kind of besides the point. I would say it's a very good thing. The good defeats the bad. Is
there a balance for it?
The good defeats the bad.
The good defeats the bad. Well, I think it sucks. Why is it bad? Because, like, okay, this is coming from someone that took 2 months off of work, like a piece of shit, and sat at home doing nothing but, like, reading books, watching anime, because he hated his job that much. I was working 60 hours a week.
Wait, why did you say it like that?
What?
Why did you say 60 hours like that?
Because it's crazy, 60 hours a week.
That's no big deal to doctors. They work like 80 hours a week.
Am I making as much as a doctor? I'm 20.
Wait, so you're saying if you made more money, then it would have kind of helped a little?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to work 60 hours because I wasn't making that much money. So I worked 60 hours a week, paying for all the bills. All the bills. I saved up so much money though, I took 2 months off.
Exactly.
It was fucking cool.
So, okay, you said
why do I think it's bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad because, like, for those 2 months, I became a hermit. Like, in my room, there is Red Bull and Gatorade. A box of macaroni and cheese. Because you thought the apocalypse was going to happen.
So you're like, I need to hydrate myself, which neither really would do that. Do a great job, but your dumb hermit head, you're like, oh yeah, man, I'm set.
This is coming from the person that can't drink normal fucking water.
Why'd you bring that up? Anyways.
Okay, but yeah, I was a hermit. I didn't leave my room very much at all. My bathroom is next to my room.
So you're all good to go.
Yeah.
You put fluids in and take fluids out.
Yeah. That was me. And the thing is, it got so bad that, like,
your mom was
my schedule was scheduling, like, okay, if I wake up at 6, I can watch a 24 episode of anime, because that'll take about 8 hours, and then I can watch 2 of them. So that'll be 16 hours of my day, and then I'll only sleep for 8 hours. I mean, I guess 8 hours isn't bad.
Yeah, that's the recommended amount of sleep.
Straight watching anime.
Okay, so here's why you think it's a bad thing. Because you did it over moderation. You didn't limit yourself, or you didn't control it. You kind of just got out of control. So that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That means you're a bad person, and I don't want to do this podcast with you anymore.
I mean, I closed people off.
Bye, guys. That's the end of it.
No, it's not. But I closed people off so badly that, like, I just didn't, like, I didn't speak to them. Like, I had, my friends
too much
were
anime.
like... Yeah.
So fucking busy, sorry.
My friends were like, where'd you go, man? Like, where are you?
Where are you?
Yeah, that was that bad.
Okay, I would still argue it's not a bad thing to focus on yourself, but the way you did it was bad.
It was, so there's less harmful ways. There's a balance there.
Yes, and you completely, like, you saw the balance, and you're like, nah, I don't want to do that. And you just kept going. You're like, bye.
Yeah, I kind of just said, fuck you, world. Goodbye.
Goodbye, cruel world.
I'ma just lock myself up because you tried to fuck me and I don't get raped no more.
Oh my god.
What?
That got so dark. Is there another point to that you want to... I think that was it, right?
So, then we want to talk about that gray area, the balance. So, because in reality, you are going to take time to focus on yourself, right? But I don't think you should close people off. You should, like, there
Do
is
the
ways,
opposite of what Anderson did.
like, yeah, just don't do what I did. But, like, still focus on yourself if you're going to focus on yourself. So, like, what would you consider a balance? And, like, you still hang out with your friends, but then you have, like, a day for yourself?
Yeah. You're still, like, keeping social, so you're not, like, what is outside? What is this? What, like, you know?
I have a window. It's not like I didn't
That's
see-
not good enough.
I went grocery shopping. I was just like, oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa. Should I congratulate you for getting stuff so that we could survive? Good job.
Okay,
But I mean,
fine.
the balance would be like, yeah, like still staying social and not completely like writing everybody off, but then understanding when there's that time where like, yeah, I don't feel like I'm doing okay. I need to just stick to myself and focus on myself. Be like, deuces everybody, I'm just gonna go ghost for a little bit and then I'll be back, and then I'll go ghost again, and then I'll be back.
You know what?
And then, like that, the nice pattern.
I've saved up some money, and I could find a new job. You know what that means? I could go ghost for 2 months.
Why do you have to go ghost for 2 months before you go into a new job?
Because, you know, it's just like that transition period. Like, it's like quitting a job, but not having a job to follow up with. So then you have to think about finding another job, but at the same time, you're like,
It's your
vacay.
It's your excuse of being a lazy
piece of shit.
POS. I was trying not to swear.
Oh, no, it's a piece of shit. It's like one of our coworkers. That whenever you see now, it's just...
Next thing. We're not gonna bash somebody on a public podcast.
But they're a piece of shit.
Next thing.
Okay.
Sorry.
So,
nobody. It's nobody. He was just making that part up. Go ahead.
Definitely.
Go ahead.
Okay, so my romantic failures. Anderson's romantic failures. Because Marissa's too good to talk about hers.
Thanks for throwing me under the bus there.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, fuck. Okay.
He's just not realizing what you have to do.
Yeah, okay. The name of the first one.
Give a fake name, anonymous name.
Anonymous
Just
name.
make a silly name. Derpy Pants.
Derpy Pants. So, I met Derpy Pants at church back when I used to go to church. And Derpy Pants, I'm not calling her Derpy Pants. We're gonna call her,
Wow, that was such a good name.
fine, Derpy Pants. Okay, so Derpy Pants
It
was
makes me smile every time I hear it. That's how I know it's a good name, a good solid name.
Derpy Pants, yeah. Okay, so Derpy Pants, I liked her, but I was also like, I was in 9th grade, and this was like one of the first girls I really liked. I mean, I liked girls before, but like this was one like I was seriously considering going for. And basically with Derpy Pants, we started talking and stuff, and then it got to the point where I started, like I knew I was liking her more and more. And for some reason, me knowing I liked her more and more meant I had to avoid her more and more. I don't know why. I guess I wanted to, like, not have it known to her.
Your brain just worked backwards when you were a kid.
Yeah, kind of. It worked in reverse. It's just like, if you like it, stay away
Run
from
away.
It's like, I thought it was chocolate cake and I had diabetes.
That's an extreme example, but
It serves its purpose.
yeah, it did.
But yeah, it's like, I would see her, I'd look away, would make eye contact, I wouldn't say hi, and then it got so bad to where I was, basically, I didn't speak to her for 2 months. 2 months, I didn't speak to her. But I did plan a car
That's when you were on vacation, right? As the hermit crab?
No, this was a
This
separate...
is a different one? Oh, okay.
This was when I was much younger. This didn't happen like 6 months ago. But yeah, basically, took 2 months off of not talking to her. And I guess... And you know what was also bad? Like, before I get to that, she told my mom that she liked me and would like to, like, go out with me then. I mean, and then what girl tells a guy's mom that? Basically asking...
She lived in the 1950s.
Yeah.
What was wrong with her?
She was pretty, though.
Okay.
Oh, well, whatever. Who gives a shit? Whatever. She told my mom, and she's basically asking my mom for a blessing for me to ask her out, which...
She wanted your hand in marriage, okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess. She wanted something. Some would say the D, but I guess we're gonna say marriage. And,
Not your little 9th grade D, that's weird.
Fine. She wanted... Well, is marriage
Your
not
hand.
weird, too? She wanted to go on a date. She wanted that D.
Okay. That works.
Yeah.
She wanted that D, you perverts.
Yeah, perverts. Marissa. Yeah. So she wanted to go on a date, and basically when I found that out, like, I didn't speak to her for 2 months, which is complete dumb and, like, bullshit. Like, what would you say that is?
No.
Don't be nice.
The girl likes you, so you decide to avoid her for 2 months. That would be... That you sound spineless. And like a coward.
Well, okay, thanks. That you were very... you held back a lot on that, huh? But
You were a spineless coward.
Great, thanks.
Had no backbone. Some might even question if you like girls.
You know...
Did you not, was it that she was a girl and you just don't like girls?
No,
It's not your cup
I'm
of
just
tea.
trying to keep my tears in right now. But, yeah, basic. That was really hurtful. But
You said don't hold back.
I didn't know you'd be a bitch.
You were in 9th grade. It's normal to be spineless.
Yeah, I was spineless. And basically...
You had no spine because of your heavy book bag. It was gone.
Shut up. Whatever. I carried a lot of shit.
I did too. Everybody did.
Okay, so...
Except the people that got laid.
Yeah, they always had nothing in their book bags.
Nothing.
Had the Jansport, like, flat-ass book bags.
It was just an
always
accessory
asked
at that
everyone
point.
for paper.
It was so empty. I was
And
like,
pencils.
so today you woke up, you're like, I'm going to school. There's no way I'm gonna There's no way I'm gonna need a pencil or paper.
That was gross.
No way.
You're right.
Yeah, don't eat the shitty finishes of tea.
Yeah, like, don't eat the things out of the tea bag. It's not good.
Anderson just did that and it wasn't good. So just in case you weren't sure, don't do that. Alright, so...
Yeah, back to that same story. I've been stuck on 2 months now. So, I planned a car wash because there was going to be a big trip event thing, and the car wash was to help lower the price of that trip. I think I lowered the price by, like, either $25 or $50 per person with this car wash because it raised, like, $500-something. And there was, like, either 10 or 20 people. So it's like 25 to 50. And basically, I held that car wash just for her because I asked her, like, are you going to go on this trip? And she's just like, I might, but it's a little pricey. And I was just like, huh. I took that to heart, and then I planned a car wash. And
You came back from the dead and planned a car wash.
Yeah, and then, you know what the worst part about this car wash was, is that this was the same car wash that some other guy asked her out at. Some fucking douchebag with a snake on his arm, wore like tons of black, like a creepy asshole gothic kid. Sorry, I mean, yeah, I wear all black all the time, but like, I'm salty obviously because he asked her out at the car wash I held for her, and she said fucking yes. So, yeah, Derpy Pants, if that's what we're calling her.
Yes.
Is yeah, she.
You can't be upset at her though.
I know it was my fault. It was my fault for, you know. I still wanted. You know how much I wanted to tell her?
Abandoning her for 2 months.
Yeah, I was upset. Yeah, I was upset with myself, and yeah, like. It was shitty. Like,
so long story short, you held an event for her, raised the money for her, saved money for her,
For her to end up with some
for
other
her
douchebag.
to fall in love at your event that she helped. That you
I don't know if they
helped.
fell in love, but they started going out. Okay, let's not take it that far. They don't go out anymore. She's just with some other person.
So that was Derpy Pants.
Yeah, that was Derpy Pants is now with some other guy, and I think this might be like the one for her. Like, fuck. There's no more chances for that, so whatever. So, moving along, we have...
You can choose this name.
I'm just gonna use the name.
No, don't.
Can't? Okay.
You shouldn't.
Well,
it's not a smart idea.
We'll use Jess. Because I can't... Fine. We'll call it Derpalina.
No, the theme is gonna be Derp.
Okay.
Just be like mirror face.
What? What was that?
Mirror face.
Oh, okay, so tell me if I say it right. Mirror face?
Mirror.
Mirror.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that word.
You don't know how to say mirror.
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 Face.
Mirror face.
Mirror face.
Mirror face. Okay. Mirror face was a girl that I liked back in middle school. And, you know, I started talking to her in like the weirdest way.
How?
You're gonna think this is really like weird, but like, sure. So we're riding on the bus, and her hand, she has her hand over on the bus seat,
Okay.
And I'm sitting on this side of the bus seat, and I poke it. And then she's just like,
"What are you doing?" I'm just like, "Oh, I don't like your hand there. I think you're gonna slap me." And that's how we started talking.
Why do you think she was gonna slap you?
That was a complete fucking lie.
Oh, you sly dog. You pussy destroyer.
Yeah, I know, right? I really slayed her with that one. Apparently I did, because like, so from that, we started talking a lot, and then, you know, I was just like, I really like this girl. And she liked me too. Like, it was obvious. Like, when a girl is upset that you won't let her touch you, and she's crying and saying she likes you, I think she likes you.
But okay, so you lied and you're like, you didn't think she was gonna slap you,
No,
but you just needed something to say.
I needed something to say.
That-
Because at that same moment, there was another guy that started talking to her. I'm just like, yeah. Because I had my eyes on her for a little while. Like, I was watching her sit alone in that bus, and I was just like, shit, this other guy's gonna try to talk to her today, huh?
So
I had to make...
So of course you had to like offend her and be like, take your hand away from me. Don't touch me.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely had to say something, and I did. And it worked, okay? So, I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
So, continues on, and basically, yeah, I mean, I waited. With this one now, I just never went out with her because, one, I was just like, we're kind of young, like, what are we gonna do? But two, honestly, was because, like, the real reason is because I was a spineless piece of shit.
So we're going back to that same theme.
Yeah, I guess for the theme of those two, I was spineless when I was younger.
But didn't you say something to her?
Like what?
Or am I thinking of a different girl?
Might have been a different girl.
Okay, so...
I mean, I told her I liked her. She gave me my first kiss, but like that was... I mean, I never asked her out because, honestly, just age. Age was the biggest thing. So...
That's how that one ended?
Yeah, that's how that one ended. I mean, school ended...
So you guys liked you. Did she like you too?
Yeah,
she did like you. So you liked each other and... Okay.
But I never asked her out, so I mean, that's how that ended. I mean, 8th grade ended, obviously after 8th grade you go to 9th grade, and then you're in high school, and that's high school, so we went to different high schools. We didn't really talk because I didn't really get her number. She didn't really have a phone.
God, you're such a pussy.
Thanks. Thanks, Marissa.
You might as well have one at this point.
I have one now. Oh, wait.
You have a pussy?
No!
You just said you did.
I thought we were talking about phones.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I don't.
Alright, and then was there another girl?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. All these stories just end with me being a pussy. Okay, we're gonna switch it up.
On to the next subject.
Okay, fine. We won't talk about a different girl where I wasn't a pussy.
Yeah. Because it's getting too depressing.
Want to just talk about my bad luck with women then?
No. We get the theme. We get the overall.
I'm still single. My life sucks. Yeah. Okay. So, mimosas. Marissa got drunk off of 2 mimosas. Like, oh god.
Yeah, we were at a party. Yeah, so we were at a party, and somebody was like, what do you want to drink? We have mimosas. And it's like, oh yeah, I heard about mimosas. Sounds good. I like orange juice, sure. So, I had one, but keep in mind, like, I was kind of babysitting that drink the whole, like, for hours, and I didn't finish it until hours later I don't even know why. It took me hours to finish that one drink. And then had that, didn't feel anything. And the second drink, the first drink was poured by a friend, and the second drink I had to do myself because the friend was just like, fuck you, you have working hands, you're not crippled, you have a brain, I'm not gonna pour drinks anymore. For you. So the second one I did, and I think I may have poured like a little bit too much vodka in the second one. And the second one I took hours again to drink. Because babysitting, and I was feeling good. After 2 mimosas, it was fucking on. So I got drunk after 2 mimosas.
So being a lightweight then, you see benefits in that? Or a benefit?
Yeah, cause I have fun the fastest. And everybody else has to deal with me first.
That's true. They do have to deal with you first.
They have to deal with me first, and then everybody else gets obnoxious.
I think I'm like that with weed.
Okay, I guess apparently you're saying that you smoke weed on the podcast. Go ahead.
Who gives a shit? Seth Rogen smokes weed. Okay.
You are not Seth Rogen.
I didn't say I was.
You're not the same person.
I know I'm not. Okay, so
you're brown.
Yeah, I'm brown.
And he's white.
Yeah, he's white. He's a Jew.
Why do you say
Jewish.
Like that?
No, he's Jewish.
Yeah, why'd you have to say it like that? He is a Jew, technically.
But then, what was wrong with the way I said it then?
It was just the tone.
No, like I didn't mean it offensively. He's Jewish. He's
okay. So
So other than me maybe being racist towards Jews, which I'm not. From Trinidad and Tobago, we really don't care whether you're Jewish or whatever. Yeah. Okay, moving on. So yeah, me and weed, like I'm the person where if I get high, you have to help me.
Right? It's so much fun. It's just like, yeah, I'm your responsibility now. Have fun with that.
Yeah.
And people just shit on it constantly, like, oh, you can't handle your liquor. Oh, what the fuck? 2 mimosas? And it's like, I'm the first one that's gonna be like dancing and just having a really good time. And you have to deal with that. So, I'm gonna drink more now. Fuck you.
And then it's just like, I mean, I like that it doesn't take a lot to get me that messed up. At the same time, I wish I didn't get that messed up with weed. I feel like with weed, you're supposed to be like more chill.
Yeah.
Like everything's supposed to be more enjoyable. But like I'm like done. Like I'm like.
Well, how much weed are you smoking to get to that point?
It's not like it's just a bowl.
Okay.
Just a bowl.
And what do you like? You do like a Bob Marley impression, like, yeah, I'm mine. I fuck.
No. I'm just like, I know I'm done when I'm trying to go back inside, and the first thing I'm doing is laying down to protect my life. Because I think I'm going to die if I don't.
Yeah. I mean, when I smoke weed, it's very chill. It's what it's supposed to be. I don't think I'm gonna die. I'm trying to protect myself from something happening to me. Some what's the word?
Some unforeseen accident. Unforeseen.
That's not the word I was going for, but that works as well.
Okay.
So, like, whatever, I got drunk off 2 mimosas. Who cares? Yeah, so funny.
Being a lightweight has so many, like, just all the money you'll save going to a bar.
Oh, that's another point. I don't have to have like 6 drinks. Just 2 and I'm good.
Yeah, like you go to one of those bars where they charge like $10 a shot. You're like, I got 2 shots, $20, but I don't need to spend more.
Yeah.
You might even be good off 1 shot. Who knows? I just know tequila came out and you stayed away from it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna do shots at any time soon, at least.
I had 2. High five to that.
No.
Those were my first 2 tequila shots.
No.
No?
No high five. Because I couldn't have any.
2 and 2?
Because I couldn't have any.
2 mimosa. In fact, everything I had was in 2s. 2 tequila shots, 2 ginger ales and rum, 2 beers, 2, and you had 2 mimosas.
And then that was it.
Yeah. Together we make 8.
I took... The sun went down when I was finished with my second mimosa.
Yeah, it did.
And the sun was up. The sun was like blazing when I started the first one.
Yeah, it took you a while.
I don't
to
know
drink
why.
that.
I have no idea. I was having too good of a time at the party.
I think you were just kind of
I was
like,
socializing so much.
I have no idea. You're just...
I'm trying to think about it, and it kind of doesn't make sense time-wise.
Who knows? It's just... It's
strange.
It's drinks. You know what? Let's just move on, because I don't think there are more benefits than saving money or just getting drunk quickly.
Yeah.
So, racism. Ooh, we're about to get serious. So, me and Marissa are brown. Now, I know other races go through racism too, but here in Florida, in America, if you're brown,
your ass is going down.
Yeah. I like that more.
Yeah.
I don't like referring to myself as shit.
Oh my god. You flushed down the toilet.
Yeah.
Because you are literal shit.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, yeah, I might be a piece of shit, but like, figuratively. Okay, so, what's your story, or what happens to you?
Not my story. I told you before it wasn't my story.
What happens to you?
You keep using that word. So I'm brown.
You make it sound like an AA meeting. Well, I'm an alcoholic. Like, we can cure this shit. We'll just do what Michael Jackson did: get a skin disease and use bleach.
Which one was it? Was it skin disease, or that he did that to himself?
Maybe it was both. I'm not sure.
As he was having the skin disease.
I mean, have you ever seen anyone go from like black to white? Like, he literally became white.
And doesn't he have a song called? It's like, doesn't matter if you're black or white, and white. For
Did you
me,
say and white?
No,
Oh.
I was making a joke.
Oh, sorry.
So I'm brown. There's nothing. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say it like that. There's nothing wrong with being brown. I shouldn't say it with that tone. That's fucked up.
No, but if you're white, you just get kind of more. But I didn't say that on the podcast. But yeah, we're brown.
You don't get pulled over as much. What? That's a controversial topic. I'm gonna stay away from.
Yeah.
So I'm brown, and nobody can guess what the fuck I am. They just kind of look at me, and they're either like really fucking annoyed because they're so confused, or they're like, oh, you look so exotic, oh, so sexy, and it's like, you're literally my dad's age. You were born 1958. I got hit on at work. I look at his age, 1958, and I'm like, oh, you could have grew up with my dad. You fucker. But anyways, so I'm brown, and usually, like, I can't really recall a lot of racist experiences I've dealt with. Maybe I repressed them all. Probably just repressed them all. But usually I get that I am Hispanic. I'm not Hispanic, but I am Hispanic, and that I speak Spanish. So somebody of Hispanic descent will just start speaking Spanish to me. They don't even ask if I speak Spanish.
They're just like, hola.
They look at my brown face, and they're like, there's no way. And they just start speaking Spanish. They're like, there's no way she doesn't speak Spanish. And they just start speaking Spanish. And like, it got to the point where it was so annoying, I would just let them finish. Mm-hmm. I would be an asshole, waste their time, let them finish their thought and statement, and be like, I don't know, I only speak English.
Just be like, they think.
And then they're like, oh, it's so, like, I mean, normal reaction. They get so upset. Like, why the fuck would you let me finish my sentence if by the second word you knew you had no idea what I was saying?
And why do they get upset? Like, you're not Spanish?
No, they...
What?
Yeah, kinda, actually. That's kind of the thought process to it. Like,
why would they be offended by that?
I don't know.
You're not Spanish?
Sorry.
What?
Sorry,
Oh my gosh.
sorry I did that to you. I tricked you. Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha. Made you speak to me. Or it's either that, a Hispanic person will come to me and just start speaking Spanish, or the job I work at, there's two guys in particular that will come in, say hola to me. That's all they say, because that's about as much Spanish as they know. And then I've told them like multiple times, I'm not Hispanic. I don't speak Spanish. The first time they did it, I was like, alright, fine. You thought I was Hispanic. Yeah, it's kind of a thing that happens with me. And I told them multiple times. They're still doing it. So I'm just like,
If I had a gun...
if you died the next day, I can't say that I would be upset. So I'm not saying I'm gonna kill you, but if you died, I would be like, okay, what am I gonna eat for dinner tonight? And that'll be that.
You were stuck in a hole, and I had one rope, and there was you and the person I hate most. I'd probably let the person I hate most out and just kind of cut the rope after that.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, I have stories of racism.
You have actual stories. I just have like, either people are speaking Spanish to me, or people are speaking Spanish to me.
So, this was a job where I was working as a cheap fast food chef at a gyro place, so like a Greek restaurant type place. And basically, I would, I was making a salad, and white guy, extremely white guy. Like when I say extremely white hair, because he's old. He's white.
I think that's what happens to people. Like when they age, their hair gets whiter.
It turns white, but he was like, it just made him more white. It means he was old and white in America, which means that he might be racist, which he was. But yeah, he
spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. He was racist because he came up to me and he was just like, "No sombrita?" I'm just like, what? Do you mean sombrero? I mean, I'm not Spanish, but like, sombrero? Whatever. So, he assumes I'm Spanish. I'm just like, I don't have a hat. Yeah. Because I guess maybe you should wear a hat when you're in a kitchen cooking.
Technically he was right, because you did not have a sombrero on your head. So that man did nothing.
You mean a hat. We didn't wear sombreros. This wasn't a Spanish restaurant. We were in a Greek restaurant.
So why was he mentioning sombrero?
Because he thought I was Spanish. He was trying to speak Spanish to me. He thought I was like fresh off the boat, needed a sombrita.
Keep going.
Yeah, so that's one. Two, I mean, okay, so I get assumed that I'm a lot of things. So I've had people come up to me and they're like, "Hey, look, it's a terrorist," and I'm just like, "Yo, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I'm brown. Like, you know what we do in Trinidad and Tobago? We deal with things that have leaves that also go into like little pieces of paper that get rolled up. We deal with, being an islander, listening to Bob Marley music, which is reggae music, not Bob Marley music. And
that's how often you listen to it.
Yeah, definitely.
You clearly listen to it. It's your favorite type of music.
I guess I'm
because it's Bob Marley music to you.
I'm a whitewashed Trinidadian.
There are more reggae artists than Bob Marley? Get the fuck out.
I mean, there are. I just don't know any of their names.
Yeah, that's kind of my point of the joke.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, by the way, I have a good job of killing jokes, so I do it pretty well. But yeah, basically, there's that. So I got called a terrorist when I was in middle school.
Oh my god.
And I used to always...
baby terrorist.
The thing is, I was like really...
Sorry, side note.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say this. It's gonna make so many people mad.
What?
Baby terrorist. Is that even just a little cute?
Is baby terrorist? I mean, okay, so is a baby blowing you up too?
Like, let's say he tried his darndest. He just could not get that bomb. He just could not get it, time it well, or something was
so
off.
He just blew himself up by himself? What?
I'm gonna stop talking about this.
Yeah, let's drop the baby terrorist for right now and how cute or not cute it is. And basically, yeah.
Sex.
I was in middle school.
Blew himself up.
I was in middle school. I got called a terrorist. I used to wear a jacket all the time because I was really shy and quiet and spineless, as we all know. And then, yeah, that's how that went. And then, what else? So, other than that, there are, like, other racist stories, but, like, those are the two I remember the most. So, yeah.
Baby terrorist. Fuck. I know all of you hate me now because I'm laughing about the words baby terrorist.
But, like, come on.
But, no, it's not okay. It's just, baby anything sounds funny to me. It's not, God, I'm just gonna stop defending that. Huh?
Baby condom.
Exactly. Baby condom.
Oh, so it really just anything
anything that starts with, yeah. Yes. No.
You might
because then I think of something that
you might be a little fucked up. So, yeah. After racism,
baby murderer.
Baby murderer. No, I just think of Chucky when I think about that.
Or somebody that murders babies. Sheesh.
Oh. Okay.
Forget it. It's not even funny anymore. Like.
Okay, so
I just got sad. Just made myself sad.
Yeah, you're a real piece of shit. Real piece of shit. No, I'm just kidding. So, lesbians. Yeah.
So, okay, so we were at work one day, and there were two ladies that came in that could have been lesbians, also could have not been.
They were pretty dykey.
Oh my god. Why would you say that?
I mean, we have no proof that they're lesbians.
But why would you have to say like that?
They were.
Now all the lesbian community definitely hates you. Like, they did it already, which is kind of the point of the story.
Oh,
anyways,
well, I thought they did, and I guess they'll continue to.
Nothing will change. Their hatred will just go stronger. And
it's okay. Women don't like me already anyways.
So, anyways, okay. Lesbian pen incident. Okay, so two ladies came in. They needed a pen. I had the pen. I was going to give them the pen. And my hands kind of failed on me. My brain kind of shut down. And I dropped it.
Yeah, like, she's holding the pen with two hands. And for whatever reason, as she's handing it to me, she just gave up and dropped the pen on the counter.
I told him like a million times.
Made me feel like a bitch.
Something just kind of snapped in my brain, and my hands just let go. I have no idea. I don't know what it was. I just short-circuited or something.
Yeah, you robot. So yeah, she drops the pen, and I'm just like, the whole time. So I take the pen that she, for whatever reason, had to hand to me, couldn't hand to the people, the lesbians. And
maybe lesbians,
and I hand it to them, and then I go on to basically shit talk her for dropping the pen like a machine, like she couldn't operate properly.
Yeah, so mean. So he gives him the pen, and the whole time he's just belittling me, making me feel this small. He's just like,
how small?
Well, yeah, you can see this, guys. This small. Hold on, wait. You need to focus. This small.
So, like a centimeter or like a millimeter?
So, like, just close your eyes, guys. Just imagine.
Like, try putting your finger and your index finger as close as you can.
We're gonna stop doing this because it's so obnoxious.
And then, like, right before they touch.
Annoying.
Just so you have a real visual image so that she's not just saying it.
Like, right before. Like, if you went any closer, they'd be... Oh, they almost touched. If you went any closer... any closer.
What are we talking about?
Anyways, lesbian pen incident. So the whole time, okay, so he gives him the pen, and the whole time he's like, "What's wrong with you? Why couldn't you hold it with 2 hands? What happened? You just kind of gave up." Da da da. Shitting, just literally shitting on me, except not literally, because that would be disgusting.
Yeah, and kind of gross.
So just shit at me, and then the maybe lesbians said, "Thank you, give me the pen."
Yeah, like legit looked at Marissa, said thank you, like, and there was like extra emphasis in her eyes when she looked at Marissa and handed her the pen. Like, it was like an honor to have received that pen from her when I was the one that gave her the pen.
I failed already, but they trusted me with it again.
Yeah.
So the whole point of that story is Anderson feels like, oh, I'm a guy, they're lesbians. But they're not all lesbians hate men. Most lesbians don't hate men. Who knows if any lesbians hate men? But he's saying maybe those 2 particular lesbians are like, you have a penis, you don't deserve this pen.
You know, I'm kind of thinking back at it, and I'm just like, they probably weren't lesbians. They probably just thought I was a dick.
Yeah, because you were saying that right in front of them.
Yeah, it's
and
just
it was
like,
really mean and hurtful.
It'd be like if you had.
I think that was just it. That they were just like, wow, this guy not being professional at all, doesn't care that we can hear this, shitting on his coworker. He doesn't give a rat's ass that cusser's right in front of them, while he's just destroying his coworker verbally. And they're just like, here you go. Here you go, man.
Yeah, so I guess the dykey looking people weren't lesbians, and we're just kind of shitty people, but you know.
But it's funny to think that they're like, we know you fucked up giving us this pen with your 2 shaky hands. But he's a guy.
Shaky, vascular hands.
He's a guy, so even if you like the pen fucking blew up in your hands, we would still give it back to you.
Yeah, I mean, so let's say they were lesbians. Let's say maybe they were, because maybe they were, maybe they were. It's not good or bad. Maybe they were. And maybe they just did it because they didn't like me. Because, I mean, when I gave them the pen, they didn't say thank you. Like...
Most don't, though.
You know, and that's a problem. I think people should say thank you when you give them shit. It's like, you have to sign in.
They expect it.
Yeah, like, they shouldn't, because it's like, what if I didn't have one? Oh, looks like you're not working out today. Looks like you're not going to be able to sign in today. See ya.
You give away where we work now, man. Just kidding. Don't pay attention to that detail. We can work at a law's office.
Yeah, you know, there's a bunch of places that you have to sign in at. Yeah, there's tons of places.
Cold Stone Creamery.
Yeah, like wherever you have to sign in at, you know.
Wherever you work out, you can literally, like, come on, like, where do we work? It's crazy.
Oh no.
People work out everywhere. This is a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, you can work out at the park.
Exactly.
You can literally work out anywhere because there are bodyweight exercises.
Exactly.
Besides whatever we were talking about, trying to throw you off our trail before we work out. I mean, walk.
Why did you say it again? Just put a pressure in their head again.
Okay, who gives a shit? So yeah, lesbians, were they... Yeah, so that was one of the topic points. Were they actually lesbians?
Yeah, I mean...
They weren't. Maybe they were.
They might have been, or they just might have been ladies that...
Just
older ladies that dress a little frumpy and don't keep up with their parents and don't care.
Frumpy. I saw Melissa today.
They don't get that, so we probably shouldn't talk about it.
That's so horrible. You said someone has a frumpy face.
We're gonna go on to the next thing because I just look mean. I just sound mean.
Well, basically, yeah, that's...
Was that the last bullet point?
Yeah, it was. So that's it. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
So, yeah.
Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. Don't say bye like that.
If you want to hear more of our awkward content by some crappy 20-something-year-olds,
yeah, that's it. Just
subscribe.
Just in case you didn't get the title. The title of this podcast is Crappy 20-something-year-olds because we're pretty shitty human beings. Even our cover photo looks like a baby vomited shit out of its mouth.
I worked hard on this. Come on, can we at least give it like a kindergartner or like, you know, a middle schooler? Like,
I mean, we're gonna keep making more of these, and it's gonna be a lot better. Might not. It might just be this bad each and every time, but you'll know we'll have this consistency going on, and that's why you'll keep coming back.
yeah.
Consistency, like in poop.
Because we're brown.
What?
Well, on that note, we'll see you next time. Or we'll just talk to you next time, and then you'll kind of listen if you want to.